So about a year ago, I was driving into Houston for the CHB visiting weekend in person. And honestly, I was blown away by that experience. On top of getting to see the campus, learn about research, meet professors, we got to meet a ton of really cool graduate students and go out and do things in Houston that, even as a Houstonian, I had never gotten to do before because I didn't live in the Rice area. Got to go to restaurants, breweries, museums, go rock climbing, go to art exhibits, and just see a ton of really cool stuff. It was a great way to get a feel for the area, and that's an important factor when you're committing to living here for like 5 years. So I think it's really unfair that y'all don't get to be here in person this year and get a sense of that for yourselves. So I'm gonna try to give you a little taste of what it's like to live around Rice. So the obvious place to start is in Rice Village. It's right on the western edge of campus, and it is one of the oldest shopping centers in Houston. They've got great food. For example, after I finished filming around the village, I stopped at the Istanbul Grill, which has been around for 23 years, and enjoyed some chai and lamb kebab. Another shout out goes to the Chocolate Bar, another Rice Village staple, which serves cake, coffee, ice cream, and of course, chocolate. But remember, that's just 2 out of dozens of great restaurants, cafes, shops, food trucks, and more here in Rice Village. Just a block away are the Rice Village Apartments, which are run by the university. The other on-campus option is the Rice Graduate Apartments, which are actually a couple blocks north of campus, near the engineering buildings. Other options here are really diverse. They can range from huge complexes around NRG Stadium to a garage apartment in Southgate. My advice is to cast a wide net and see which option fits best. Another great thing here is that there are a dozen grocery stores within a 10-minute drive of campus, including Target, Kroger, and H-E-B. If your cooking is a little more unique, then you can stop by one of Houston's famous cultural grocery stops, like H-Town or Phoenicia. The area also has plenty of shopping centers and standalone restaurants with whatever you need. One of my personal favorites is Tamashi Ramen. On the east side of campus, you have kind of 2 things. There is the medical center. there is Herman Park, which features the Miller Outdoor Theater, the Houston Museum of Natural Science, and one of my personal favorites, the Houston Zoo. So definitely one of the coolest things about being at Rice is we get into the zoo for free. It's like a 20-30 minute walk from campus. I showed up in the middle of the afternoon and I walked right in, and I mean, come on, that's just cool. So those are just some of the things that I got to show you between lectures and going into the lab. They're all super close to campus. And I didn't even get to show you a ton of other stuff, like the rest of the museum district, Minute Maid Park, Buffalo Bayou, NASA, the Houston Symphony, actual downtown, Chinatown. Maybe you just want to see the IKEA that's nearby. I mean, the point is, it's not hard to find things to do in Houston. And at the same time, it isn't overwhelming to live at Rice. It's like a peaceful little bubble where you get to do your work, and when you need some excitement, you just take a little trip, and there are plenty of options for you. Anyhow, I'm sorry you couldn't be in person to get a sense of it for yourself, but I hope this video gave you a slightly better idea of what it would be like to come and be in Houston. And I hope that you can come and see it next fall.